Hello, good morning. Thanks for joining this episode. Are you an artist? Are you a musician? Are you looking for a place to get down with your bad self? Let me introduce you to Xavier. Xavier, thank you for being here. Tell us about you.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Sure.
Yes, my name is Xavier Jackson. I'm the founder of the Local Art Plug, and at the Local Art Plug, we connect local artists, art lovers, businesses, nonprofits, and the community. We also do art consultation, so if you need an artist at your space or your venue, we can definitely help facilitate that, as well as art facilitation. And then finally, we have a venue space that we can rent out to you too. So if you're a creative or a community member, we have the space for you.
Awesome. Okay, and that's in the Omaha area?
That is in the Omaha area. We're fortunate enough to be in the Flatiron building downtown. It's the one that's shaped like a triangle, if you haven't seen it.
Okay, awesome. And what inspired you to take this movement?
Definitely. I've always loved art. I've always had a passion for the creative, just flair, I guess I would say. But I couldn't figure out a way to connect that passion to a career. So I fell in love with science fiction writing, becoming a creative writer, and I wanted to pursue that after college. One of the main things that I really loved was this creative feedback group, as well as being able to connect with other artists and be able to grow your craft. So not only did I fall in love with art from that perspective, but from traveling as well, meeting local artists on the street who are selling their wares and thinking like, wow, if I never walked by that person that day, I never would have got that artwork. I'd never had this amazing story. So there has to be a way to make art more accessible and easier to find, as well as make it easier for artists to sustain themselves. So that's where Local Art Plug was born.
Oh, that's incredible. And I think such a valuable resource is because for myself, I grew up in a very small town, and you're not exposed to really much, right?
Yes.
Except for cornfields and dirt roads.
Mm-hmm.
Love y'all, but that's what it is. And I just never considered myself a creative or artistic. And my daughter had a quinceañera a few years back, and I was like, "There's no way I'm paying $700 for this balloon arch. No way. I'll show it to you later. It's going to blow your mind."
Sure, it's amazing.
But then my husband just kept saying, balloon art. He's like, you're a balloon artist. And I just had no idea actually how creative I was until I was just in the moment doing it. So I imagine that's pretty typical.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
You never know how creative you are until you get started, and then you get into that flow state, and you're like, oh, maybe this is something that I like, and yeah, I could see myself doing this.
Yeah, awesome. Is there an age range? Because I'm thinking, man, if we could get in front of the littles, right?
Yes.
And really plug that in, maybe it would create a lot more awareness.
Definitely. We've been trying to reach out to the younger kids. A lot of the people we've worked with have been between 19 to 27, I'd say.
Okay.
So a lot of those post-high school, maybe not going to college, don't know what they want to do, but still are very interested in the creative arts. And we have artists older as well. And then we've done a couple one-off workshops and programs with those littles. But we're looking to do something more sustainable and continue throughout the years.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what is your favorite? Is it art? Is it musician? Like what? Tell us.
Definitely. I'd say my favorite is like traditional art, paintings, drawing, sculpture. So I love going to museums and just walking around for hours and just looking at all the stuff on the wall. Yeah, and just kind of just falling, just like losing track of time.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. What advice would you give to the younger generation that are considering going down to the art phase but are thinking, well, it's just not that big. Maybe I should go do business?
Definitely. I'd say with anything in that realm, I'd recommend watching a movie called Robots. I think it's a DreamWorks movie, but it's about entrepreneurship. And one of the main characters, he says you should see a need and fill a need. So maybe whatever problem that you're facing in your daily life, someone else could be facing that problem. And if you solve it, maybe they're willing to pay for it. And that could be said the same with art as well. If you're noticing that people around you or that there is a gap in people's lives that you can fill, and they're willing to pay for that, I think that's the way to build a sustainable business as well as sustain yourself, something that not only helps other people, but is of value to them as well.
Yeah, awesome.
I hope that kind of answered the question.
Definitely. And so like I said, I'm just kind of newer into the scene. My husband told me that in Council Bluffs, they actually have, it's called like the Harvest or the Harvester.
Oh, yeah.
So I told you Council Bluffs, that's where I'm from. I was just made aware recently that there's like the Harvest or the Harvester or some type of hub for artists.
Yes.
Are you familiar with that?
I am familiar with that a little bit, and I love that concept, and I think more of them have been popping up around town. Another one in Omaha is Clover Arts, I believe is what it's called. It's kind of similar to Hot Shops, a little bit in the Harvester Artist Lops, where it gives artists a space that they can afford to be able to create and grow their practice in. So I think that's beautiful, and I try to go out and check out the Harvester Lofts when I can.
Yeah.
As well as Pace.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, we're just chatting about trying to just connect Omaha and Council Bluffs a little bit more because, well, we're siblings, you know.
Exactly. Yeah, we're like cousins at this point. Yeah. We're all one big family.
Yes. Is there something specifically that the community can come alongside you? How can we help you?
Definitely. I love help from the community in spreading the word about our venue space. It's affordable. Not only can creatives use it, but community members can use it. We've had art shows, we've had musical performances, whiskey tastings, wedding proposals, anything you can think of.
Okay.
You can name it. It's a pretty intimate space and flexible as well. But outside of that, we also want to be able to connect with those who are trying to get started in the creative arts or in business to be able to kind of help guide them or direct them to the different resources that are available in Omaha.
Awesome. Okay. If you have a song, if you're in your car and you're getting ready to head to something important, what's in the background? What's cheering you on?
Definitely. I'd say my daily song when I wake up is probably Lovely Day by Bill Withers.
Okay.
Pretty classic. I like a lot of like funk, 70s music,
Sure.
70s music. And I'd say my motivational song would be, it's by Big Crit. It's called Cadillactica. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big Grit.
Big Crit.
Crits.
Yes.
Okay.
K-R-I-T.
I'll check that out.
Look it up.
Check it out. Yeah. Is there any events or any gatherings or anything that we should put on our radar, look out for?
Definitely. Coming up in December, we haven't announced it yet, but be on the lookout. We will have a creative town hall to end off the year, kind of hear where creatives are at, where they're going, and how we can help assist them in the next year. We also have some programming for those creative entrepreneurs coming out soon in the next year as well. And then just wanted to plug the venue space again.
Yeah, awesome. Check it out. And then is there someone that you'd like to give a shout out to? Or a few
Definitely.
people?
Yeah. A few people I want to give a shout out to. So during this entrepreneurial journey, you're going to have a lot of pivots and try a lot of different things. We're fortunate enough to go through 2 NSF I-Corps cohorts this summer. So I want to shout out Levester Posey and Ian McHale. They helped a lot as we look towards this pivot, and we're looking to do something with Alzheimer's and dementia and virtual reality. But we'll reveal more about that next year.
Awesome, awesome. I was just meeting with someone that was talking about neuroscience and music, and it really is incredible how much music helps with the dementia and Alzheimer's and just, I guess, the art in general.
Yeah. It takes them back to that place and time.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's very cool.
Awesome. Well, I sure appreciate you joining. Is there anything we didn't touch on that we should probably mention?
Not that I can think of. Thank you for having me. I also want to give a shout out to you and Glenn for being amazing hosts and
thank you.
running this program.
Thank you. Well, that's exactly, we're just trying to help highlight and get stories out there that not everybody knows about. Get somebody in your space.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we appreciate you.
Well, thank you for joining us for today's episode. Appreciate you. If you would like to be a guest, click on the link below, message Glenn or myself. If you would like to sponsor an episode, we'd certainly love to have you partner with that as well. Thank you so much for joining, and goodbye for now.